Europe overflows with stunning city breaks. From the history of Rome to the vibrancy of Barcelona or the charm of Porto, there are countless destinations to choose from. But have you ever considered Bratislava, the capital of Slovakia? When I mentioned visiting Slovakia, the most common response was, why? Admittedly, my initial decision was driven by finding the cheapest flight possible. However, Bratislava completely surprised me, revealing it as a hidden gem that I believe everyone should visit at least once. Upon arrival, the towering concrete structures might give a slightly dated first impression, but delve deeper and you'll discover what Bratislava really has to offer. The charming old town and the hilltop castle unveil a city with a unique character. And that's not all. Just a short bus ride away and you can visit several breathtaking castles, offering a chance to explore the surrounding Slovakian countryside. In this comprehensive guide, I'll equip you with everything you need to know before visiting Bratislava, from must-see sites to things to watch out for. Before we dive in, if you enjoy travel and outdoor adventures, consider subscribing and liking the video. The first thing to know before visiting Bratislava is actually a money saving tip, the Bratislava Card. This handy card unlocks a variety of benefits, granting you free or discounted entry to numerous attractions. Available in 24, 48 or 72-hour durations, it's perfect if you're planning on visiting several sites. Museums, galleries and even the iconic Bratislava Castle, all at a reduced rate or completely free. Let's kick things off with the heart of Bratislava, the old town. Lose yourself in a labyrinth of charming cobbled streets, weaving and winding from spacious squares to hidden alleyways. This historic area stands in stark contrast to the modern cityscape just a stone's throw away. The old town is a hub for explorers, brimming with local shops, delectable eateries and lively bars for a refreshing drink. Just a heads up, free public toilets in the old town are virtually non-existent. Trust me, I looked everywhere, so plan your trip accordingly. While on the subject of things to be careful of, as you explore Bratislava on foot, the pavements can be a bit uneven in some areas. Several times I kicked a protruding piece of tarmac, and let me tell you, it's not pleasant. So watch where your feet are going. One of the most famous attractions in Bratislava is Cumil, a one-of-a-kind statue that was only installed in 1997. Due to its unique location, many motorists have clipped him and caused damage while driving past, not to mention the many people that have fallen over him after a few too many drinks. So much so, they put up a sign to warn you of his presence. Bratislava's old town is sprinkled with historic churches, each with its own unique character. One particularly eye-catching example is a tastefully, or maybe not so tastefully, yellow-coloured church. But one thing's for sure, it definitely adds a pop of colour to the town. For history lovers, a must visit is the Church of Annunciation. This architectural gem dates back to the 13th century, making it the oldest church in Bratislava. The best part is, it's free to enter. Enjoy its fascinating rooms and beautiful architecture. You can even go up the bell tower, but if like me you're not great with heights, you may want to give this a miss. If you're seeking something more grand, head to St. Martin's Cathedral, a towering landmark with a spire that reaches nearly 300 feet into the sky. Free entry allows you to marvel at its impressive high-vaulted ceilings, stained glass windows and ornate decorations. One interesting church that is not in the old town, but is definitely worth visiting, is the Blue Church. Not only is this church a beautiful shade of blue on the outside, it has matching colours on the inside. Sticking with impressive buildings, you will probably come across St. Michael's Gate. You could climb the tower for a panoramic view for €6 per adult, or for free with the Bratislava Card. But if you're looking for views of the city without having to pay, head to Bratislava Castle. From the old town, the castle is a short walk with a slight incline as you near the castle walls. Don't be deceived by the castle's modern look. This castle was first built in the 9th century. Over the years it has been rebuilt and renovated many times. The most recent renovation was in the 1800s following a large fire that destroyed most of the castle. It was only in the 20th century that the castle was rebuilt, which is why it appears more modern than most castles. The castle is home to the Slovakian National Museum, which showcases archaeological finds, furniture, clothing and weaponry dating back as far as the Stone Age. Entry to the castle is €14, or, again, if you have the Bratislava Card, it is completely completely free. Even if museums aren't your thing, explore the peaceful gardens and soak in the city views for free. For a dose of history and even more breathtaking city views, take a short walk to the Slavin Monument, a memorial dedicated to the many Soviet soldiers who lost their lives in World War II. For the shopaholics out there, Bratislava offers a modern haven, the Eurovea Galleria shopping mall, and it is huge. This sprawling complex houses a vast array of your favourite brands, tempting restaurants to satisfy any craving, and even a cinema to ensure you can spend hours there before you're bored. One very famous attraction is the UFO Observation Deck. This isn't hard to miss, and you will see it on the bridge that runs over the Danube River. You can go up the observation deck, but it will set you back around €10 per adult, and for that price I'd be expecting to see a UFO, so I gave it a miss. Craving an adventure beyond Bratislava? A short bus ride takes you to the impressive Devin Castle. This amazing ruin, perched on a hill overlooking the Danube River, offers stunning views and a glimpse into Slovakia's history. Getting there is easy. Simply hop on a bus from the city centre to Devin. The castle dominates the landscape, so you won't miss it. As you approach the castle, there is a small pub on your right, perfect for a drink in the sun before or after visiting the castle. The entrance fee of €8 per adult is well worth it. Explore the ruins of old houses and a church, all while climbing higher and enjoying breathtaking panoramas of the Danube River. Make sure you don't miss the ancient well in the castle's heart. You can even pour some water down and listen as it travels down 55 metres.
That's a long way.
Continue your ascent, rewarded with ever-expanding views. From the top, admire the distant hills and peer into Austria across the river. Free binoculars let you get an even closer look over to the Austrian mountains. To top it off, a small museum showcases fascinating finds unearthed around the castle, from ancient bone pipes to fragments of a grenade and stained glass windows. After exploring, you can follow the river path along until you rejoin the main road. Here you can get the bus back to Bratislava. For the adventurous, Pajštún Castle is a hidden gem. However, it is slightly further afield than Devin. There are several buses to Stupava, but catch the bus 219 from Bratislava to Stupava. It saves you around 5 kilometers in walking in comparison to the buses that drop you in the centre of Stupava. So don't make the same mistake I did. Tickets are €2 each way. Hike through the peaceful woodlands before the climb intensifies, leading you to the hilltop ruins. This castle is completely free, and the stunning panoramic views of the surrounding green hills make this a must-see location. Feeling daring? A narrow path with steep drops of over 50 feet high takes you along the ruins, but make sure you're extra careful, especially if it's windy. That is everything you need to know to make the most of Bratislava. From the charming old towns to the many castles that serve as great lookout points, you will not be disappointed. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to watch me discover Bratislava in more detail in my vlog, click the screen now.